didn't realize I was on. I am back with another video. This is going to be lesson number 3 on the vowel generalizations. It's lesson number 3, and I'm going to be teaching you the double vowel rule today. But before we do, let's sing our vowel song because we have to know the difference between vowels and consonants. Let's sing our song. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. I know the vowels of the alphabet. How about you? And I have Y down here because Y can be a vowel. Whenever Y is first in a word, it is a consonant. Whenever it's not first in a word, then it is a vowel. So let's look at a couple words before we do the vowel rule. Let's look at these words. Here the Y is first, so the Y makes the Y sound. Y can make 4 sounds. Ya, I, E, I. Okay, it's going to make the first sound, the Y sound, because it is first. It uses the first sound, which is the sound of the Y, ya. So since we have a consonant after the E says eh, and our word's going to be ya, s, yes. Let's look at the second word. Again, the Y is first. Whenever the Y is first in a word, it says ya, the first sound, ya, I, E, I. Ya. And we know the A is going to say ah because of the consonant P. Ya, ah. What's it make? Yap. Okay, here we have another one. What's Y going to say? Yeah, that's right. What's E going to say because of the consonant? That's right. Eh. Ya, eh, oh. Makes yell. And our last word here is a sight word. It's one that you have to memorize because it doesn't follow any of the rules. And that's what a true sight word is. It's not phonetic. Okay, and this word is you. You just have to memorize that one or learn that one. Okay, so when Y is first in a word, it is a consonant. When Y is not first in the word, then it is a vowel. And it makes one of the other sounds of Y. I, or E. I, or E. Okay, now I'm going to teach you the double vowel rule, and I'll show you why I did that in a few minutes, why I taught you about Y. Okay, so whenever we have 2 vowels that are together in a word, this is something I learned in first grade myself from my very good first grade teacher, that when there are 2 vowels together in the word, the first one does the talking, the second one does the walking. In other words, the first vowel gets to say his name. The second vowel has to be quiet. Can't talk. He has to wait his turn to be first. Okay, so let's look at the first word. We see a B. We know it says B. We see O-A. 2 vowels together. A-E-I-O-U. Both of these are vowels. So we know the first one gets to say his name. The second one has to be quiet and wait. All right, let's sound it out. B. O, can't talk, t. Put it together, and what do we have? B-O-T, boat. Okay, let's look at the next word. So I didn't quite fold that very well. Okay, let's look at the next word. What's the first sound you hear? That's right, you're going to say What's the second sound you're going to say? Well, look, we have 2 vowels together. Which one gets to say his name? Which one's first? E. E gets to talk. He gets to say his name. A, sorry, you can't talk. You have to be quiet and wait your turn. Let's sound it out. Now that we've broken the code on the vowels, we can sound this word out. M, E, T. Makes meat. Meat. And look, if I take the M off of meat, what do we have? We have eat. Eat. Very good. Okay, the next word that I have for you is this. And we start with an S. Notice we have 2 E's together. 2 vowels together, they're the same. The first one still does the talking. The second one has to be quiet. So we don't say E, E. We only say E one time. The first one gets to say it. The second one can't talk. All right, let's sound out the word. S, E, D. What is it? Did you say seed? Then you got it right. Very good. Okay, I have one more on this list. Okay, it starts with an H. 2 vowels. Which one gets to talk and say his name? That's right, it's E. Which one has to be quiet, not talk? That's A. Very good. Okay, let's sound it out. H, E, T. Makes heat. Very good. Very good. Okay, I have one more on this page for you. All right. We have 2 vowels. What are the 2 vowels that are together? A and I. Who gets to say his name? A. Who has to be quiet? I. Okay, let's sound it out. Did you get the word? What's the word? Did you say rain? If you did, you got it. Hey, here's another one. Who's going to say his name? All right, let's sound it out. What's it make? Toe. Yes, toe. You have lots of toes. How many toes do you have? That word is toe. Okay, let's go to the next word. Okay, which vowel gets to say his name? O. All right, let's sound it out. O. Can't talk. What is it? It's oat. Oat, yes. You might like to eat oatmeal. Horses like to eat oats, don't they? Oats. We have one more word here. Let's see if you can figure it out. Do you know which one gets to say his name? Okay, sound it out. What's it make? Soap. Soap. Very good. Okay, I have a few more to show you. Let's go to number 2, because we already did number 1. And if you remember, you might remember this word. Do you remember what that word was? Because we just read it. It's toe. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ah, A gets to say his name, doesn't he? Which vowel has to be quiet? It's an I. He can't talk. Sorry. Maybe next time. All right, sound it out. What's it make? Tail. Tail. Okay, let's go down to number 5. Look at number 5. See if you can sound it out. First, figure out which vowel gets to talk. All right, now let's sound it out. Makes. Did you get male? M-A-O. Male. Male. Now I want to show you why I talked to you about the Y. Do you see how the Y here is at the end? It's not at the beginning. That means it is a vowel here. So that's 2 vowels together. The first vowel still says his name. So what is this? P-L-A. Y does not get to talk. He's a vowel, but he's second in line. So he doesn't get to talk. The word is play. If I was to take off the P-L and put a D there, do you know what we'd have? D-A. Day. That's right. What if I take off the D-A and I put an S there? S. Then what do we have? Say. You guys are so smart. Okay, let's try another word. Let's try number 4 on this one. Number 4. Can you see it? Number 4? Okay, let's see if you can sound out the word. First, look to see which one gets to talk and say his name. Then sound it out. Okay, now G says G most of the time. So use the G sound of G. There isn't an I, E, or Y after it to make it say J. So try G first. What'd you get? Did you say goat? And you got it right. Okay, there's another one here. 2 vowels together, the same vowels? Do we say the same sound twice? No. Okay, so what is it? What's the word? See. That's right. I see you. See. All right, let's go down to number 8. Number 8. It's a longer word, isn't it? But two vowels. Remember, I'll only make one sound here. Remember, the O talks. Let's sound it out. G says G. There's no I-E or Y after it. G. R. Did you get that big word? What is that big word? Grown. My, you have grown a lot this summer. Grown. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong groan. It's do not groan or complain. Do not groan or complain. The other groan is O-W-N. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, let's see if there are any more here I want to go over. Okay, here's another one. This word. Two vowels together again. The first one says his name. So what's the word? Did you get it? Did you say tree? Then you got it right. And let's go down to number 8. Here we have a Y at the end again. Remember, well, Y is not first in a word. It's a vowel. So we have two vowels. But is Y the first vowel? No. Y can't talk. So what's our word? Makes? Very good. Let's go down to number 10. Can you figure out that word? Can you figure it out yourself? What'd you get? Did you get soap? If you got soap, you've got it. Let me give you one that's a little bit harder. It's harder because it has the Q and the U. But the Q and the U are buddies. Wherever they go, Q is very shy and quiet. He never goes anywhere without taking you with him. Q and U are best buds. They go everywhere together. You will never see Q by himself. You will see U by himself, but never Q because Q is very shy. And whenever Q and U are together, they always say qua, qua, qua. Oh, we have two E's here. What's that going to say? Can you get the rest of the word? What's the word? Yeah, queen, queen. Okay, well, I am going to stop there. That was a lot for one day. Just remember that we have two vowels together. The first one does the talking. The second one does the walking. And he has to wait for his turn to talk, doesn't he? He has to wait for his turn to be first in line. All right, well, y'all have a good day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.